This is Editorial from Pulse of Africa, the voice and face of Africa.
The inheritance of a generation. African youth are not waiting, they are building. For decades, the narrative of Africa has been penned by others, often depicting a continent waiting for salvation. But a seismic shift is underway, driven not by external aid or prospective policies, but by the relentless energy of its youngest generation. Across the continent, from the tech hubs of Lagos to the fertile farmlands of Kenya, a new story is being written. One of innovation, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to forging the Africa we want. This is not a generation asking for the future. They are actively building it. With over 60% of its population under the age of 25, Africa is the youngest continent in the world. This demographic reality, once viewed as a challenge, is proving to be its greatest asset. Unburdened by the cynicism of the past and digitally connected like never before, young Africans are transforming systemic problems into entrepreneurial opportunities. They are not just the leaders of tomorrow, they are the trailblazers of today. The most visible revolution is happening in the digital space. Tech hubs in many cities are buzzing with startups founded by young innovators. Companies created by young Africans have not only attracted significant global investment, but are fundamentally changing how the continent interacts with the global economy. They are building fintech solutions that provide financial services to the previously unbanked, creating digital payment infrastructures, and proving that world-class ideas, born in Africa, can compete on any stage. This innovative spirit extends far beyond technology. In agriculture, a sector often dismissed by previous generations, young agripreneurs are using drones, climate-smart practices, and mobile platforms to increase yields and ensure food security. They are injecting new energy into farming, transforming it from a means of survival into a modern, profitable, and sustainable business. This is crucial for a continent whose population is projected to double by 2050. Culturally, this generation is reclaiming and reshaping the African narrative. Through music, fashion, film, and digital content, young creators are projecting a vibrant and multifaceted image of Africa to the world. However, this journey is not without its significant hurdles. Young people across the continent still face formidable challenges, including high rates of unemployment, underemployment, and limited access to capital. Yet, it is in their response to these challenges that their true strength is revealed. The aspirations of this generation are in perfect alignment with the goals of the African Union's Agenda 2063, a strategic framework for an integrated, prosperous, and peaceful Africa. But they are not passively waiting for this agenda to be implemented from the top down. They are embodying its principles through their actions, fostering Pan-Africanism through cross-border business ventures, promoting good governance through activism, and building a strong cultural identity through their creative works. To fully realize the potential of this youthquake, a concerted effort is required from all stakeholders. African governments must move beyond rhetoric and create genuinely enabling environments by simplifying regulations, investing in practical education, and ensuring meaningful youth participation in policymaking. The private sector and investors must recognize the immense talent pool and increase access to capital for youth-led enterprises. The evidence is clear. The youth are the engine of Africa's transformation. Their creativity, energy, and innovation are the driving force behind the continent's social, cultural, and economic progress. The Africa they are building is not a distant dream. It is a reality taking shape in every startup launched, every crop harvested with new technology, and every voice raised for a more just and prosperous future. They have inherited the vision of the Africa we want, and they are, without a doubt, the generation that will deliver it.
This is Editorial from Pulse of Africa, the voice and face of Africa.